What is good, people? I am Big Gator Band. Welcome back to the channel. Covering that Australian Open. As you know, we are on round 4. I did a 2-day post in the last post, so I had work, so I couldn't post yesterday. I have it for you guys today, though. We're gonna get the fourth round in. I don't even know what our results were from Paul and Benya. That was straight set, so we lost that parlay. Taylor Fritz lost the set betting. I think Zverev may have lost in straight set. Oh yeah. So none of these hit. Feast ended up giving up. That was a void. So, okay. Well, we can have one bad day on the channel. We've been starting the year off pretty strong, so we can afford one of these days like this. We're not going to do it again today, though. You know what I mean? Let's lock it in. So, we have Tommy Paul is going against Alejandro Divac fucking and dude, this guy has been surprising a lot of people, me included. I'm gonna just say this. There's 2 stats you should know about him right now. He's the first person in 20 years to be down in the first 2 sets and win in 2 straight matches since, like, I don't even know the guy who did it, but it's been 20 years since that happened. Not only that, he's been beating people that have beaten him. Besides the Bensick match, they were 1-1. The Felix Auger-Aliassime match, he had lost to him 5 times before. And now he's going against Tommy Paul, who he's lost to 3 times in a row. Tommy Paul was playing better a bit, but I will have to put into the pin comment. I have to look at the highlights and like really look and see how they're playing, because just going off of how this is stats right now. Tommy Paul is 5-1. Fakina is 4-2. But their records weren't that far off from each other's from last year, on the hard courts at least. Tommy Paul ended the season 45-19, and Fakina was 21-22. So on paper, he really shouldn't win. It should be obvious Tommy Paul wins it, but something tells me that this game's going to be close. I don't know why. I think it's because this guy has been able to come back from 2 sets. Does he surely can't keep it up against Tommy Paul, though, right? Surely he can't do this. Not against our American. Something to notice about Tommy Paul, too, is as the tournament's been progressing, he's been whittling down his sets. His first game was 5 sets. His next match after that, in the second round, was 4. And then against RCB, debatably the hardest one out of all of them, he beat him in straight sets. 6-2, 6-0 in the last 2 sets. So, surely Tommy Paul wins, but I could see a set being pulled off by Fakina. I could even see Fakina surprising everybody and winning the match. I could see it happening. But I'm a Tommy Paul fan. That has nothing to do with whether I bet on him or not, but I'm a fan of his, so I hope he wins. I don't honestly think that he will I can't say he flat out wins this match today. I think he has the best chance out of the 2 of them to win, but I think this other guy's been making chances out of nowhere. So that has to be accounted for something. All right. And we got Jack Draper and Carlos Alcaraz. Wow. What a match. They are currently 1-2, which is not that bad. Alcaraz. Wait. I'm confused. So Carlos Alcaraz went 6-2 and 2-0, and then he retired in Indian Wells 2 years ago. But it counts as a win for him. So maybe Jack Draper retired. Maybe he was injured, and I don't know. But the last time they played each other, that was in London last June. Draper beat him in straight sets. They're 15 ranks apart, number 3 and number 18. Um, do we think this goes to 5 sets? Or is Alcaraz just. Yeah. Alcaraz is playing real good, man. I wonder if. Let's see. There should be like a bet that's like set spread on FanDuel, which is technically like, okay, match and players both win a set. Carlos Alcaraz, I think both of them win a set. That's plus 162. I like that for that match. Um, there's only been but one time where Jack Draper didn't get a set off on this guy, so. And just out of the way they're both playing, I've been watching both of their matches. Carlos Alcaraz is definitely playing better. He's playing on autopilot, like super good mode. So I don't even know how Jack Draper's going to like really muster some shit up against him. But I know he's going to at least get a set. He's going to bring that serve. All right. What's next? Ugo Humbert versus Alex Sasha Zverev. The number 14 ranked player against the number 2 ranked player. Ugo is French, 26 years old. Alex Zverev is 27 from Germany. They were a part of that group, the Next Gen Finals, the first group of those people. So they have a long history together. The record is 1-2. Zverev in the lead. Zverev's beaten him in Paris both times they played each other, which is crazy. Which says a lot, because if you're beating him in his home country with that much support he has there, should be no question that he takes this win today. Honestly, pairing that with that Alcaraz puts you at plus 204. So turn your 10 into 30, which is not bad. Your 100 into 300. Now, as far as that match goes, let's see. Other than the last time they played, they kept it decently close. Now, that was years ago. Ugo has given up a set so far. Zverev has not. So, not too sure about anything else besides the Zverev money line here. If I do find something, I'll let you know. Put in the pinned comment for you. Novak Djokovic and Yuri Lehechka Wow. Yuri Lehechka is unbeatable right now. And Novak Djokovic, if you saw his highlights in that last match against Thomas Mahach, oh my God. He's turned like the switch on or something. This is the guy that I recognized. Like this is like the legendary Djokovic. Like that last match. I was like, I don't know who gonna beat that. I have no idea who's gonna be able to beat that. I thought Mahachin and Lehechka would have been a good match to watch. I still think that would be a good one, but I don't. After seeing, and Lehechka played well against Bonzi too, but Bonzi is not Djokovic. That is not the same guy. You are not putting that same shit at nah. So, and when Djokovic is playing like he got that dog in him, like how he did that last match, I don't know if this even goes to 4 sets. But I know well enough to know that if you're not taking Novak Djokovic in this match, after he done turned it up, you could take 3.5 sets is minus 138. It's not bad. It's better, way better odds for you than you betting on Djokovic to win. And Djokovic has given up a set in every match besides the Benbazi one. I mean the Mahach one. So I don't know. Lehechka is what, ranked 29? That's 22 ranks below Djokovic. Mahach was ranked 4 ranks. Yeah, he was 4 ranks better than Lehechka. I think Djokovic, yeah, it might just be a Djokovic money line here, man. It's just, and if I'm wrong, sick. Shame on me for not betting on the guy that has been undefeated this entire year. That's the reason why you should bet on him. If you weren't going to take Djokovic, I mean, this might be a DraftKings fantasy day where you playing 2 different lines. You got to play them on 2 different slips because one might surprise you, one might upset you. All right, we got Demonor and Mickelson next. Mickelson's playing real good, and I was a little bit concerned with Demonor last night. He played well. He did it. He did everything I needed him to do. The only person that screwed me over was, of course, Holger Rune. I had a really crazy 6 leg that didn't hit because of Holger Rune. I took his under on break points because Kecmanovic has not been giving up more than 4, and he gave up 7. When he had the match in his hands, he was up 5-3 in the 4th set, and then he somehow just shit the rest of the match away. That was absurd. I couldn't even believe it. Good for Holger Rune though. It was nice to see, it was good to see him playing that well again. So can't be too mad at it, but like it would have been nice to have $2,000 off of that ticket, which I could have had, but I didn't because he decided to outbreak this guy for the first time in like 15 matches. So it is what it is. We're looking at Mickelson and Demonor though. Demonor destroyed Mickelson in the French Open last year. 6-1, 6-0, 6-2. But just months before that on the hard courts, Mickelson beat him 6-4, 6-1. So Demonor is 5-0 on the hard courts, 19-6 last season. Mickelson 6-2, 26-14 last season on the hard courts. But the records are pretty similar: 45-34 and 48-22. They played a lot, but Demon Orb is. Let's look at the serves. He only had 8 aces. Cerundolo only had 5. He hasn't gotten over 8 for us, Mickelson. Wonder why that is. Well, as these favorites are obviously coming back to, like, getting filtered out, we're obviously seeing who we think is going to be in the top, right? Like, just looking at everything, it should be Tommy Paul, Alcaraz, Zverev, Djokovic, Demonar, Sinner, Tien, and Shelton. That's what it should be. That's what it probably should be. But that's not going to happen. I just don't think that's going to happen. Someone's going to upset somewhere. Just don't know who, don't know where. I think that Demonar will give up a set. I think we can get Mickelson to win a set for us. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's not even today. We'll cover that shit tomorrow. I didn't even realize. We only have 2 matches today. Cool. Well, we got a little bit of time left, so why don't we just look at the women's matches? Sweet. All right, sorry about that. Shit. Mira Andreeva versus fucking Arena Sabalenka. That's gonna be at 7 o'clock today, man. Do we think Sabalenka continues her legendary 2-0 streak? Do we think it continues? Sabalenka winning 2-0 would be -150. Her winning 2-1 would be +290. Andreeva is good, bro. Andreeva is good. If you guys don't know, we can look at the stats. They are 3-1 against each other. The 17-year-old Russian Andreeva and the 26-year-old from Belarus, Sabalenka. They're only 14 ranks apart, and they are 9 years apart. She's in the top 15, and she's 17 years old. This girl is really good. She's like what Lerner Tien is about to be. She's just 2 years younger. The fuck? So she only got 5 games in their last head to head, and that was literally like a few weeks ago. That was literally 2 weeks ago. They played each other. And Sabalenka won in straight sets. Her last match against Clara Towson, Clara was smacking that thing, man. She has a strong hit to her, and I did not realize that. But I gotta relook and see um, about that. All right. Let's see. We have Vicic, Donna Vicic versus Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Donna has lost to her twice already. In the AO last year. This is going to be a revenge match. She beat her in the first round last year. Come on, Donna. Croatian, 28 years old, in the top 20. She went 12-10 on hard courts last season, and now this season she's 3-3. And Anastasia, Russian, 33 years old, was in the top 10 at one point, but now is in the top 32. She was 20-12 last season and 3-1 so far this season. On paper, she looks like she's playing better. I don't know. I don't know either of these women too well. Let me know what you guys play for that one. I do know Coco Gauff is going against Belinda Bencic. And they've played each other twice, I believe. Coco won the last time they played, yeah. 6-1, 6-2. In DC. That must have been sick. I could have seen that shit. That was within my domestic grounds. So Coco is on a 10-match winning streak. Bencic lost in 3 sets to Samsonova. I wonder if Coco's ever played Samsonova. Not recently, at least. Coco winning in straight sets. That'd be a separate ticket, honestly. Play Sabalenka and Coco winning in straight sets, or just Sabalenka and Coco money line. Is there anything else today? That might be. Oh, Badosa. And the chick that beat Pagula. Crazy. Pagula lost that match. All right. My money's on Paula. To lose. Paula is 4-2. She was 26 on the hard courts, 26-11 on the hard courts last season. Olga Danilovic. She's 3-1 so far this year. She was 11-4 last season. She ended the season at 38-19. Badosa was 37-19. So she had a better season than her by one match. Crazy. I don't know why. I would take a spread today for sure. For her? Yeah, she's an underdog. That would be a good thing today, actually, for the women. Andreeva match. Plus 4.5 on the spread for her. I like. I'm not mad at that actually. So those are a few straights you can run today. I don't know what the Coco spread would be. The Coco spread. That's funny. 5.5 is pretty heavy. So maybe alt it down to like 3.5, 6.4, 6.4. Hopefully she can get that done. I don't see why not. Coco's a rock star, a super rock star, so she gets it done. She's been pretty unplayable recently. That should be it though for today, guys. Small slate. I covered the other half of everything tomorrow. I just didn't realize that as it's getting smaller, that they're not all happening in the same day. So we'll still be able to sprinkle content out over the days. I'll put out the pin comment as soon as I can. I still just going to look through everything and make a proper decision on what I'm playing. But I don't mind Alcaraz winning and both of them to win a set. So him covering like the set spread 1.5, 2.5 minus obviously. The Zverev money line I like. The Djokovic money line I like. Or I also like the Lehechka's plus spread. That could be something I could also dig. What would that be? 5.5. I want a little bit thicker than that. Minus 7.5, plus 7.5. That's better. That's plus 340. So, yeah. I'll put in the pin comments what I like to play today. I'll try and get something for both men and women's matches for you guys. Yeah, but enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy the tennis. I'm kind of bummed. I thought Leonard TM would have been playing today, but he's playing tomorrow night, and I work tomorrow night at that specific time. So rip. Money's gonna be on him though. Still, that Mutet match was weird. Mute or whatever. That was weird. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Love you all. If you would like to donate to the channel, I'll leave a link in the pinned comment as well. My Discord link is also in the channel's channel page in the description about me. Yeah, let's keep it on with the tennis. Okay, I'm gonna get up out of here, get out of your hair. I love you all. It's Big Gator. Let's get some wins today. Okay, take care.